You ready?
Yeah.
We good.
Wait, I'm starting or you starting?
You are. You are.
The Gossip Wine Podcast.
Hey everyone, this is the Ghosted Wine Podcast, and this is Ian Decory, and we're back.
What
Hey,
up? What up? What up?
what up? What up? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. And you? How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling goody, 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 goody. I'm sober. It's like AA meeting or something. No, I'm just like, I'm on my goal to run, and I'm nearly there. Anyways, I'm doing good, and we are back with season 2. This is episode 2. We are going to talk today about drum roll.
Drum roll.
Yeah, you go. What are we talking about?
Oh, dating cliches. Look, you had me stuck there. I'm like, am I doing the drum roll? Okay.
I
Yeah,
did a little
dating
bit there.
cliches.
Okay, dating cliches. If you're new to our podcast, hit subscribe, follow, notification buttons, download the episodes. Help us keep the statistic up. Go listen for the first to the first season because we had unfortunate deleting episode of the entire season 1, but we're back and strong. Do all those things. Support us and put the thumbs up on the video. I don't think you can do it on listening devices, but put 5 stars. You can do it on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah,
We
I
actually,
like
yeah,
it.
we actually
I got
have
the
five
hearts on
stars on Apple
Spotify.
Podcasts. Not to brag or
Oh,
anything.
damn.
Okay, dating cliches. Go ahead.
Yes.
What
Yes.
are
Okay.
the
Let
what
me
is
get my.
dating cliche per se?
To be honest, I don't know. Because like I figure what like a cliche is something like this is just like my definition of it is that something like you damn, it sounds bad. Look, I'm trying to like break it
No,
down
it's
in
kind of
my
whack.
words as a cliche. It's like say if like guys are supposed to pay for dinner on the first date. That's a cliche. Things like that are cliches.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an example, not a definition, but it's an example.
Yeah. Well, it's actually I think it's like very similar to like double standards kind of thing, but
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
yeah, like what people are supposed to do in terms of like society wise that
Mhm.
other people expect them to. So yeah, dating on the first date, yeah, it's a cliche for sure. Okay, so what are those cliches? Do we have any?
Mm, I know one that I came up with. I did my research today. I came prepared. And one of the cliches is do women like bad boys? So I'm
Oh,
asking you, do women like bad boys? And why?
guilty as charged. I used to love bad boys. What is this definition of bad boy though?
I mean, like the gangsters, hype dudes, like
Like the hood.
the hood. I mean, not even the hood, like the dudes who do stuff like they like to live life on the edge, motorcycle riders in movies. That's never mind. That's like a bad,
If we're talking
bad
like Will
portrayal.
Smith, bad boys, I think everyone was just like, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Lara, yeah. Yeah, nah. But I guess like, that bad boy image.
Mm. Well, I think that we all have like a different image of bad boys, but I don't know what is it about it. Like, probably like kind of Beauty and the Beast fantasy. Like, he will, I don't know. I think it's like a thing where um, we are trying to change a man into becoming a better person. So, like, oh, I will rescue him or whatever. I mean, look at how Power turned out. Like, it didn't turn out really pretty though. So, be careful what you wish for. But I was like
Yeah,
guilty as charged. Like, I used to like bad
yeah.
boys when I was a teenager. I don't know what's wrong. Really, like
Mhm.
it was weird, because bad boys are like fun, I think, in a young age, but then it kind of goes over the edge because those people usually don't get their shit together, and eventually it could grow into like domestic violence or whatsoever, or like violence in general because,
Yeah.
they're like bad boys, bad is there for a reason. So,
Yeah.
but I think it's more of like a rescue thing, he will be bad to everyone, but I'm gonna be his like, little queen. He will take care of me, like and praise me, whatever, but like he's gonna be like, what up, bitch to others. I think
Yeah.
it's kind of close to that, like into changing people. Because I know a lot of girls back in the day, oh, but he's like from the hood. I will change him, or he will change for me. That's not the case. People change, but they grow and change. Well, if they're lucky, but it's like work on themselves. You cannot change any other person, so it's what within you. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
What
with
about like
that,
do you guys have like bad girls? Oh, you don't have bad girls, you have bad bitches.
yeah, I can say bad girls. You like bad girls. You like girls with a little bit of feistiness. That
Hmm.
I think it's more feisty.
Okay,
Like
how much of the
you like the feisty
feisty we
girls.
talking about? It's like, it could be this feisty,
Yo,
it
you
could
want
be
to like?
like
I
feisty as
don't think it's no
fuck.
spectrum when it comes to that. I don't think it's no spectrum when it comes to that. If they feisty, they either all in or nothing. They're not really feisty. So
Not really.
it's
Like I could be feisty, like I could be like, hey, don't touch me, la la la. If I'm like mad, but I'm not gonna like hit a person. Well,
yeah, that's more deeper
it's
than lines.
like it's kind of like it goes from like being feisty to like being abusive and
Nah, nah, nah,
being
nah.
not a pretty version of that.
No, not no,
it's touching
not that. That's too extreme.
disrespect.
Yeah, no, that's too extreme. That's too extreme. That's too extreme.
Well,
But
don't get me wrong, if a dude like talks bullshit to me like in a mean way, yeah, I will probably slap the person. But like if I'm slapping a person, that's it.
yeah,
There's no coming back from there on either side. Because
yeah,
that is like the overstep to disrespect, and I'm done. Like I don't have
true.
respect to that person, and obviously the person will have that respect for me anymore. That easy.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I get that a
Yeah, so
lot.
like when you just oh bad bitch feisty, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah,
'Cause that could turn out
because
ugly.
super ugly. It can be really
Super,
bad.
super ugly.
Super bad.
Okay, have you ever been with like, when it turned out ugly? Because I've been in a situation where it turned out ugly in a hood way. Because I grew up in the hood neighborhood in Ukraine, so it was. Ugh. I'm like going back in time in my head, and I was like, I cannot believe I've been there. I would whoop my ass if I would be my own mom. But my mom didn't know about anything, obviously. So, have you ever been in a situation where you just
Uh, no, I think I know how to identify it, like when it's getting like feisty, like you said, like hood, like where it's starting to get crazy like that. Nah, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I dealt with that ever.
I think remember the story you told me when you took the girl on a date with a good ass and she just had a baby like 2 weeks ago. I think that was your like that could have go ugly. That could have been that case. But you were what, like 19 or something?
Yeah, I was super young and I got myself out of that. I
Yeah,
got
I think
myself
I
out of
think
that.
that was the closest you got though.
Yeah,
Like baby
yeah,
daddy involved, like
yeah. No, I got out of that. That's neither here or there. Like
okay.
I don't even think about that. It was all the badness. But I have another question for you though. I got one for you.
On. You did your
Um,
research, you have the right. Go ahead.
I do. I do. Do opposites.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. Aw.
English is my first language. So, do opposites attract?
Um, I think yes, but I don't think for long. Like obviously like
Mm,
chemistry is
mm.
there, because like it's something new, it's something like complete opposite, obviously. But then would it last? I don't think so. It's either if it gonna last, it's probably like exceptional out of the rules. than the rule itself, because
Yeah, and
like
when I
what
was
I feel
looking,
like,
oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
I was saying when I was looking, I was reading and I thought about like some opposites do attract because they balance each other out. They can,
It
not all the
depends.
time. They
Yes.
did. I said not all the times, but they can balance each other out in certain things, And
But
I
like, what
think
what opposites are we talking about though? Because they're like different. Like, if we're talking like lifestyle, I don't know. For instance, like I like hiking, and the person like hates, doing any kind of sports.
mhm,
That's like what we're gonna do. Like I'm all in to stay in, lie in bed, but like, sometimes I just want to go for a walk. And if the person
mhm,
is not outgoing in that kind of type, it just it gets boring for me personally. Like I want to do things with the person, right? It's
mhm.
saying like different type of music. It's that simple. Like, come on. Like,
Different type of music. So I mean, just living in different countries, you can deal with different type of music. So I don't think that counts as anything out for me. I get what you're
i
saying, like
can
the hiking and
I can
like
tolerate different
adventuring.
types of music, but like, I want to listen to my music and someone hates it, it's just like,
I
mm.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Like there's not
Yeah.
even like chilling and partying, like same. There are like some things to tolerate, but like as hiking, like what you gonna do? You're gonna hike by yourself?
Yeah, no, I get that. That's why I'm like, yeah, I think if you can't be adventurous or like to travel and stuff like that, it probably, yeah, like the opposites. That's one of my things. Like, yo, we have to go do something. Now we have to go do something, but I like to mix it up and try to have fun and do something different.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think we're like in the age where, like, it happened to me like when people ask me like, oh, are you outgoing or you stay in? Would you rather go out or, stay at home for the weekend? I was like, it depends really on the mood, because yeah, I think like we passed the phase that, oh, going out every weekend isn't
Mhm.
like, it just gets boring now, and there's no point of that. But also like staying in, especially like after lockdowns. I mean, we've been staying home a lot, okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Like I don't want to stay home anymore. The once restrictions
same.
out, I would just want to go for a fucking long, long walk.